Welcome to another video by LDS Nerds. In this video, we explore gospel themes in the movie The Truman Show. The movie was released in theaters June of 1998 and was written by Andrew Niccol and directed by Peter Weir, with a cast led by star comedic actor Jim Carrey. The plot revolves around a man by the name of Truman Burbank, adopted by an entertainment company, and who has his life turned into a reality show that runs 24/7, completely unbeknownst to him. The people, places, and circumstances in Truman's life are all fake, carefully manipulated via set designs and coordination of resources and actors, all of which are orchestrated by the show's creator named Christoph. As the 30th anniversary of the show approaches, Truman, always wanting to be an explorer, has an increasing wanderlust and pines for his first love, an extra who was taken off the show. We find out that she was not meant to be his love interest on the show and was removed for breaking character and trying to warn Truman of the fact that his life is just a TV show. Her actor father tells Truman they are moving to Fiji, which explains his desire to go there despite his fear of the water. As a series of mistakes take place in short order, and we find out there have been others before, Truman's suspicions start to increase dramatically. As it becomes increasingly clear that people in his life are steering him away from leaving the island, he sets out to test his actress wife, Meryl. He first drives recklessly in an attempt to get her to admit her secret, and when that fails, confronts her at home, causing her to hold him at knife point, which he turns on her, and she finally breaks character to ask for help. Truman's supposed father is reintroduced to the show despite having previously died, and Truman pretends to go back to his routine. Soon he disappears, and after an extensive search, is discovered sailing away from the island. Christoph tries a series of artificial storms to stop Truman, but he reaches the edge of the soundstage anyway, and discovers stairs and a door. Christoph tries one more time to get him to stop, but Truman goes through the door to apparently move forward with some form of a real life and to reunite with Sylvia. On the surface, The Truman Show has strong themes of the power of media, the false nature of so-called reality television, and some have even called it a modern reinterpretation of the Greek allegory, Plato's Cave. Also present is at least a partially negative religious theme of Christoph as a sort of manipulative and vengeful god, carefully manipulating the life of his creation for entertainment, and who must be left behind at all costs. For our purposes, we're going to explore the movie as a symbol for life in general, and particularly the role agency plays in escaping Satan's plot. Like us, Truman is raised in a world without memory of his true origins, placed there to make choices and encounter opposition. The sights, sounds, people, and experiences Truman encounters throughout the first part of his life are carefully arranged and managed so that things are likely to happen in a certain and predictable way, but still have a basis in reality. In similar fashion, Satan has long manipulated man, shaping culture and attitude so that they appeal to our base natural desires, cause us to oppress each other, and generally distract us from the truth constantly. The story of our origins and the plan of salvation have been manipulated, twisted, and changed, but still influence nearly every aspect of the myths, stories, and culture around us. Those that care for Truman, including an apparent movement to free him from the show, thus ending it entirely, watch from outside, cheering him on and hoping he will see through the lies. In this way, they represent our relatives and heavenly family, who do the same for us. The truth is never entirely hidden, however, and like Truman, everyone has experiences that cause them to question whether what they are being presented with is really the truth. The light of Christ helps lead people to this truth, speaking deep into one's soul, that there was a life before this one, and there will be a life afterwards. In addition, people are often put into our lives to help guide us along the right path as well. Trying to break through the charade can be very difficult, and Satan typically puts up some of his fiercest resistance to any effort to find out more about why we are really here and who we really are. Those who are able to triumph over these trials are baptized and born again, essentially starting a new life of discipleship. They are also blessed with the constant companionship of the Holy Ghost, who helps them discern truth and error. When Truman goes through the door into the real world, he too is born again, to lead a completely different life. As the star of the show, Truman never comes to permanent harm by Christoph, and Christoph cannot stop him from making choices that positively affect his lone life and lead him to the truth. From the beginning, Satan was forced to mainly manipulate mankind through perception. Everyone is given agency to decide what they will accept and who they will believe. The same possibility of a future that Truman had is presented to each one of us. Will we lead a surface-level, comfortable, and ultimately ignorant life? Or will we seek and follow truth, no matter the personal cost? Like Truman, the choice is ours to accept the reality of the world with which we are presented or not. That's all for this video. Let us know what other gospel themes you noticed in the movie The Truman Show in the comments. And please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching another LDS Nerds creation. Visit our store for geeky gospel-themed merchandise.